Okay, welcome to the first episode of Inbound Inspection. I'm Ryan. We are looking at how local businesses show up on searches online and what you can do to improve your ranking. Really, actually, what you really want to improve, you just want to get more inbound leads. All right, so we're looking at how people are searching, what's coming up, what you can learn from it, what you can do to implement it and improve and try to get more inbound searches. Try to figure out here I am in the top right. So we're focusing on Boston. So I want to point out that I have my VPN. I'm not currently in the Boston area, so I have my VPN set to Boston. So it's using the location where I am. I also use a term or town, area, neighborhood, Back Bay, which is a nice area in Boston. So let's see what comes up. So we put hardwood flooring, Back Bay. Now hardwood flooring is a little bit general. That could be, am I looking to buy hardwood flooring for myself? Am I a general contractor looking to buy it to install, or a home builder, renovation, that kind of thing? Or am I looking for a contractor to refinish it or install it? So it could be a number of things. So it's a little bit vague. First thing that comes up for me, at least, result is Yelp, best hardwood floor installation near Back Bay, Boston, Massachusetts. That's obviously very clear. You click on Yelp, it's going to show you a list of contractors with Yelp reviews, maybe. It's verifying. We'll come back to that. Has products here, Home Depot, Floor and Decor, that kind of thing. Because like I said, this term is a little bit vague. Maybe you're looking to buy it. It does show up JS Hardwood Floor Inc., home improvement contractor. I guess because he has hardwood floor in his name. Interesting. Only has one review. They are located in Boston. Okay, so then what comes up next? We got Windsor Hardwood Flooring International. So we'll click on them. JJ Hardwood Floors. And then I'm only going to click on three. So the next one will be Oak Hardwood Flooring in Boston, Massachusetts. And then you have Yelp here again. So let's look at Yelp. Best hardwood floor installation. So now it's assuming that I'm looking for installation. It has ads here. Not clear if they're due installation or they just do refinishing. This one says flooring. It's a little bit vague, but it looks like they could probably handle it. Maybe click on that. This one says refinishing services. That's interesting. This one has one review. It says supplies and flooring, so that's kind of odd. Maybe they just sell the stuff. So yeah, so if you're a hardwood installation contractor, hardwood flooring contractor, you need to specify if you are selling the product to and supplying it, and if you're going to get looped into these type of searches. So let's go to Windsor. Now remember, the original search was hardwood flooring, Back Bay. Now we're at Windsor Hardwood International Inc. Interesting. 1980. Okay, that's kind of cool. Can ship domestic. Okay, so is this just a supplier? Trusted supply, Boston, Massachusetts, hardwood flooring. Now I typed in Back Bay, but this page I guess showed up enough. Maybe they have Back Bay on here or something. Oh, it does mention Back Bay. Back Bay or luxury condo and seaport. So that's good. This site looks a little old, so while it looks a little dated, it's good probably ranking wise because it has been around for so long. I'm just basing that on the design. The design looks dated, but since it's been around for a while, it probably has a lot of trust and has a fair amount of traffic. There's links here, solid floor, pallet floor, and so serving the area. Okay, so that has like the neighborhoods, towns, and communities listed, which is smart. Inventory. So yeah, so if you're a supplier, this would be, this is what you need to have. This is a great example. White oak, explain kind of what it is. Red oak, explain what it is. Solid and engineered, available. This kind of looks like it was written by AI, but I think it's fine. You're answering the question. Solid hardwood flooring is ideal for upper floors, single family homes, high-end renovations. That's a good thing to have. People are going to ask that question. Engineered hardwood flooring provides stability where there's a lot of changing temperatures and humidity, ideal for condos, basements with radiant heating system. Okay, that makes sense. So I think if you have a concrete floor or an apartment, you probably want to do engineered. And then why they choose it, works in climate. So yeah, it's a decent amount of content. It has, oh, they're based in Connecticut. How interesting. Obviously, they'll drive over. It's not that far. Everything's close. These are small states. So let's look at one of their other pages. Solid flooring stock. Oh, this is pretty detailed. Is this a picture? Interesting. I feel like I would make this interactive so it's easy to update. I can't imagine updating a Excel, Google spreadsheet and taking a picture of it every week or month if it changes. Oh yeah, but they got services here too, though. Interesting. Wow, handle orders from 500 to 500,000. So a lot of pages, a lot of content. Oh, look, they even spell out the different type of hardwood floors they have. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of, oh, they're another state. Okay, so now I kind of see why this is ranking. They have it's a large website with a lot of information on it. I think that is crucial. So they do installation though, so let's click on that. Okay, so now they have a specific page. So hardwood flooring manufacturer and supplier, hardwood floor installation. Okay, so things they did good. They have so much stuff covered. My goodness. They probably have a page on flooring repairs. This is good. These are common things that people run into, methods to repair it, benefits. I mean, this is just a lot of good content. Now, the only downside I would say is that there's no pictures. Like, this is really generic. There's no pictures before and after. There's no videos explaining it. If you're not into reading, then I just skip over this. Maybe you'll just call them. I don't know. So let's look at another one. JJ Hardwood Flooring. They are actually in Massachusetts. Hardwood floor installations. Okay, so this one, we typed in kind of a general term in Back Bay, and goes to their installation pages, is ranking well. Kind of about them. They got words and press. This is nice. I think the other page is missing that. Okay. This is okay. There's a lot going on here. This isn't clickable. Get a free quote. Now, see, I'm glad that they asked for the cell phone and the email, but I don't know if message is mandatory. I would make message mandatory, and also maybe how you found us to improve the contact form. Here's the president testimonials. Okay, this is not bad. This stuff looks, decent blog. I mean, it's almost 2 years old. Let's start a project. Interesting that this page ranked well because there's not a lot of installation on there. Is Back Bay on here? Serving Greater Boston. I guess there's stuff here. Has Providence maybe? I don't know what's going on here. Southern New Hampshire and Rhode Island. Huh. Okay. So some good takeaways here, I guess. I like that they have the awards. I like that they have the services. Some of it's kind of clickable. It's not a whole lot about installation though, so I'm a little bit confused why this page is even ranking. Let's go to another one. This is bostonfloor.com. What a great name. This is Oak Hardwood Flooring in Boston, Massachusetts. Send us a message. Once again, required. You may say, oh, it's less, people don't want to get a bunch of phone calls, this and that, or they don't want to give out their phone number, they're worried, I don't know, or like they're afraid they're not going to fill out the whole form. But if someone's going to spend $3,000, $5,000, $8,000, $12,000 on hardwood flooring, refinishing, or installation, they have to give their phone number. Like they have to be, if they're serious about it, they'll give their phone number. If they're not putting their phone number, they're probably not willing to do that. They're not serious. So I would make that mandatory. I also think you should put like how you found us. I don't know why contractors are not adding that. In-house delivery options, special ordering, Oak Hardwood Flooring in Boston, family owned and operated. Okay, not bad. This is a good FAQ. These are great questions. People ask these questions online and to their friends all the time. Why do my floors shrink and expand? Wood flooring. Look at this. You can see there. This is good. Maybe this is their showroom. Waterproof flooring options, stain options. Here's some recent reviews. They got the top right, 329 reviews online. Oh, here's a video. See what that's all about. This is interesting. Okay. I don't want to hear this cheesy music. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it was a really terrible video. Really bad video, just of their website in like slideshow form. Scroll down, I guess they have two locations. It's not clear if that's the showroom or not. I probably would clarify this is the showroom to see the flooring. So Oak Hardwood Flooring in Boston, Massachusetts. Wood flooring, waterproof flooring, stain stuff. Yeah, decent website. What to know about engineer flooring. This looks like it's written by AI. When it comes to choosing the right type of flooring, it's becoming increasingly popular. Okay, stands out. Oh, Jesus Christ, who the fuck is gonna read all this? I'm sorry. Wow, okay, that didn't really explain anything. Yeah, I would never read that. And I know that maybe the blog isn't for people to read and as like a sales tool because this wouldn't sell me on anything if I was looking for engineer flooring. But maybe it's purely just to try to rank in the search engines and on AI searches or whatnot because that was terrible. Just a bunch of words. All right, so we got Yelp. We'll close out of. We got Windsor. We saw the good thing about them is they have a ton of content covering a lot of stuff. They're a good, I think, example to copy with some of these pages and content. I thought JJ Good was with the awards and some information, some pictures there. This, was decent. I guess the pictures were better. The layout was interesting. Moving on, I was looking at Hardwood Flooring, Beacon Hill, Massachusetts. I just wanted to be clear. This time I pulled up the map. I just want to make sure it's at Beacon Hill, Boston. So I had to be clear with the Massachusetts because it was showing me Beacon Hill from another state as well. Anyways, so it shows a couple people here on the maps. This is an ad. So if you want to advertise, you can show up there. Mago Flooring, 200 reviews, 177 reviews. Okay, those are pretty serious. Oh, here's Windsor again. All right, so they're doing well. I can tell you it's probably all that content and everything on there. The floor sanders, that's pretty clever. Probably focusing on refinishing. Hardwood flooring services. Doesn't look like any of this stuff is mandatory. They gotta improve their contact form. I'm telling you, you're missing out. Also, they can just email you now and they can just say whatever they want. This just helps you keep things organized and qualified. Like you have their name. I had people email back in the day we used to have just the email at this. They would just email, not give their name, not give their phone number, didn't know their location, maybe even put a zip code of the project, so you know what area they're in. If you don't have that information, it's all just random and all over the place. So let's see, partner with the premier, blah, 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 finding reliable, a bunch of words. Okay, cool. Elevator space is written by AI. There's a drill here. I don't know how often you're using drills in hardwood flooring, but what do I know? Transformer fours us. Jesus, jeez Louise, this is horrible. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's ranking. What was it? Hardwood flooring, Beacon Hill. After you get through the maps, it was third, which is crazy. I guess flooring contractors, Boston. Maybe it's been here for a minute, but this is just written by AI. And laminate floor install, hardwood floor finishing installation is kind of a catch-all page. They have the areas here. Yeah, maybe you can click on it. Yeah, so they have a Cambridge specific page. Classic SEO stuff. Top flooring contractors in Cambridge. A bunch of words going all the way across the page. It's just like the layout and the information design of this to me is just not great. And just a lot of first draft AI stuff, not a lot of pictures. To me, I wouldn't be sold on this. I'm just being honest. Like I wouldn't contact this company. Probably consider hiring them because yeah, there's just not a lot here. Everything looks like stock and generic. Where are these reviews from? These reviews are old from Home Advisor 2023. Is this company still in business? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not yeah. Just be AI. All right, so let's go back now. Where were we here? Let's go to another search. Hardwood flooring contractor Brookline, which is another area, a nice area. It's different people. Oh, here they are. They got 66 reviews, not bad. 211. I think they have floor in their name. I think is a big part of it, to be honest. I think Sequoia, one's I think I've seen before. You got Angie's Wells. They were also in the Google Maps. Let's see what Sequoia is doing well. This is the hardwood flooring installation and refinishing page dash Brookline. So that's a very specific neighborhood page, which is smart. Transformers. Jeez Louise, come on, guys. Who are you hiring to do this? I hope you're not paying a lot of money for the copy because they just literally first draft, first prompt of SEO. They only have 7 reviews. Yeah, they gotta get these numbers up. Services we offer, hardwood floor installation. Jeez Louise. See, that's the thing is like you gotta understand is it's one part of it is showing the search engines that you are the right choice so that they rank your site high for a lot of these terms in these areas so you get clicked on. But once you get the click and once you get the traffic, the site has to look good to people want to contact you and hire you. And they want to believe you're a real company. And they want to see like social proof. They want to see proof of your projects. They want to see before and afters. They want to see explanation. They want to see the owners. They want to see the crews. They want to see just more. And to just have like AI words written by AI, written by ChatGPT, is not going to sell a lot of people. At least these reviews are somewhat recent. I mean, December, it's April, so they haven't had a review in 4 months on Google. That's not great. Find us, inquiry, like, oh my God. Upload file. Why would I upload a file? You mean a picture? Upload a picture? I don't know, man. This thing needs some work. If they did it themselves, I don't know. So, I mean, it was ranking decent on that one search because I have a Brookline page, which I think is important. So I think what you want to learn, take away from is that have a specific landing page on your site for a neighborhood that you want to focus on and a service and area you want to focus on. Moving on, we had Wells. I think it's Wells. This one looks fancier. Dustless, certified. Okay. They have an assistant, which you can call, or they'll call you back in one business day. Estimate the cost. This is nice. They got an cost estimator. Okay, so let's say I want to refinish it. It's 1,000 square feet. I want it natural, high-end, advanced, old school. I don't know what the difference is. More dust, standard with effective dust, dust-free, flawless result. Okay, we'll go high-end. I mean, that's nice that they put these things, but I don't fully know. In the previous step, it had the high-end on the top, and now on this, it has it flipped. This is the high-end. I think this should probably be at the top then, not the bottom. So we'll say that one. Oh, now it's asking my name, my phone, my email, zip code of project. I would make this mandatory. I don't know why people are making these things mandatory. You already come this far. I received you give notifications. All right, so they're not going to give me a price, but maybe they'll contact me and give me a price. That's actually not bad. This is nice. Look at all these badges. What we do, who this is for. See, this is great. I think this is more of what people are looking for these days when they're making a decision. They're looking at so many different things, so many different factors. They have such high expectations all the time. You know, they got freaking Amazon. You order it and it's here like the next day. You know, it's here in 12 hours. Like the expectations are through the roof when people are online now. So I think this is a good example because it has hardwood flooring and it has the neighborhood, the community, has all these fancy things, these animations, has information, 0% financing, it has the badges, what we do, what do you get? Here's videos. Oh, look at that. They even put a Google search. You got like a rap song. What the hell is happening here? Okay, are they installing or they what's going on? Oh, this is before. This is plastic looks like to the carpet. That's nice. It's showing your work. This is after, this is before. We don't have time for all this. Let's go. Oh, so they refinished this maybe? I don't know. It's going really fast. It's hard to. Okay, that's good. 9 years experience. What do clients say? I like this. We use this on some of our websites. I like it a lot. Has the Google reviews, Andy's reviews, thumbtack. That's great. Big fan of that. 21 days ago. Amazing. That's really big. Yeah, so far this one, if I had to choose, if I was in the area, I was looking for hardwood floor finishing and installation, my gut says to contact them based on what I've seen. They just stack so much evidence, portfolio, a showroom. They have transform again. It's really annoying, but whatever. FAQ, this is great. Like yeah, like I would. Yeah, this is fantastic. And they have Instagram, and they have contact us and get online estimate. All right, so a lot of good things to take away from here. A lot of good things that I would copy, including before and after videos and pictures and things like that. Let's go to one more. Let's go to. Actually, let's skip ahead. Let's go to wood floor finishing contractor. So now we're just focusing on the finishing, which is, we got Eagle, Glorious, and then Diamond. Interesting, there's no ads at the top here, which is kind of odd. Duffy Floors is top. Yelp is up here again. Definitely have to have your business listed on Yelp because Yelp's SEO is off the charts. New England, and then people also ask. This is great information right here. I want to make sure we talk about this. Is that on your website, you can use this section to add pages and add stuff to your FAQ because these are questions people are asking. So you answer them on your website. You know, is it worth it to refinish engineer hardwood? Like, how much does it cost? Like, these are great pieces of content you can put on your site and on social media. Okay, so moving on. So we had wood floor refinishing contractor Boston. We had Duffy was one of the top ones, 1927. Website looks a touch outdated, but I mean, it's got everything. Hardwood floor installation, refinishing, even waxing, medallions, ask the expert. Okay, this is probably him right there, Frank. Look at that. Look at that facial hair, man. What is that called? I don't know. It's called. It looks great. That's cool though. I like that. This is a little bit choppy. Got some reviews here, some blog stuff. Okay. And you got the Instagram on here. That's nice. See, there you go. Where did you hear about us? Internet search. Come on, man. Internet search. That is so vague. You got to be more specific. People are using all those different Perplexity, Claude, ChatGPT, all these other things. Yelp, Facebook, Instagram, referral, other. How about repeat client? How'd you hear about us? I'm a repeat client. I hired you before. Previous client. Gotta add that. Zip code of the project, I'm telling you guys, is a big one. Do you know what area it is? If it's going to be in your focused area. Like I said, I wouldn't put this here. You want them to use the form. You want to stay organized. If they do this, people are going to blow you up. Maybe waste your time. I don't know. All right, so not a bad page. So it's just the home page is ranking, which is great. So hardwood floor, we're a specialist. Now let's do the same search on ChatGPT. So now keep in mind, I pay for ChatGPT, $20 a month. I use it 2 or 3 times a week for various tasks. Uh, and so my results are probably going to be a little bit different, and it's gonna word things different for me compared to you when you do a search. You can see how. So okay, wood floor finishing contractor, Boston. Here are a few solid options to start. Wells, oh, we saw them earlier. Okay, 4.5. Where are they 4.5 on? What is this? It's on Yelp. Oh, interesting. There's 6 reviews. What the hell? Anyways, interesting that so Yelp is this right? I'm losing my mind here. Why would you click on EcoFloor, Sandy? What is this? This looks like Yelp too. Okay, so maybe I think Yelp and ChatGPT have a partnership. I think I knew that already. I thought Yelp was paying ChatGPT. I didn't think about Yelp being included inside ChatGPT. I don't know. So here we are. I mean, no, I don't know. It's clearly happening. One of the most reviewed refined companies, 250 reviews across platforms. They specialize in this. They're strong with this. Okay, so that's interesting. They focus on this. I guess it's got this from their website. Yep, what they focus on. JJ, 30 years from their website. So it's kind of giving me a variety. Oh, here's Duffy again. Oh, they only have a 4. Interesting. 4.2 on Yelp. Interesting, it's not mentioning the Google reviews. Okay, so it went ahead and gave me 6 choices, which is interesting. I didn't ask for 6 choices. But you can see what's showing up on ChatGPT. I encourage you to do this yourself in your area for your industry and see what comes up and see what kind of information they're providing you. Because each one is a little different and it kind of tells you what you're focused on. Oh, 20 years. This one's very general. Yeah, and I didn't realize the Yelp integration was live like this. 4.9. Oh, now it's filling out stuff. Look at that. It's pulling information. Wow, it kind of made its own little side thing here on ChatGPT. That's very interesting. Let's take a look at their site real quick. Okay. 241 reviews on Google. Didn't really say anything there. Okay, so let's go back to how did it pick the right one? I guess floors here. It's telling you, oh, it's even giving you pricing. Wow. I don't know where it got this information. Okay, take it from his site. Take this left. Wow, I can't believe it's making all these suggestions. If you want, I can break down. That's marketing. That's not what we want. Okay, so okay, interesting. How did you rank these businesses? Where are the reviews from? Why aren't Google reviews mentioned? How does a business rank in a oh my god, what do you call this? How does a flooring contractor? Okay, let's just ask them straight up. How did you rank these businesses? Where are the reviews from? Short answer, they weren't ranked like Google. Interesting. There's a curated list based on reviews from multiple platforms, business description and specialties, locations, completeness of info. Closer to pattern recognition. Huh. It's not, this is the best company in Boston. These are the companies that look strong based on available signals. Now, this is different than when I did a search for this category a few months ago because this is much more different. Okay, anyways, where the reviews come from, aggregated sources, they do include Google, Yelp, business directories. Okay. When you see 5 stars, it's often one source or it's blended. I don't know. Why are we supposed to? Sometimes the system, this is, good Lord, okay. So you have to remember these AI things are changing super fast and they're always changing. And now it's saying even from itself, I asked it directly. Sometimes the system pulls the rating and the count but doesn't always label the source. Well, why not? Why would you not do that? Okay, so neutrality. It's saying it doesn't prioritize Google over Yelp. Here's a business with strong. Okay, so how does it rank then? ChatGPT doesn't equal Google rankings. Okay, so what are we supposed to do? Who looks legit, trustworthy, well-documented business across the internet? Okay, so maybe it's saying have a strong profile on Google, a strong profile on Yelp, an Instagram, a very complete website. Oh, here we go. The next signals that matter. Google business profile, your website, Yelp, House, BBB, local directories. Same name, same phone number, same services. Okay. Reviews, yes. Volume, recency, keywords inside the reviews. Okay. Website content is huge. This is your lane. This is what I've been talking to contractors a lot as we help them out with is like the content has to cover the questions they're asked, what they're searching for. Service pages, very specific service pages, blog content, costs, versus project pages with photos, neighborhood descriptions. That's what we're doing. These are two of our clients, so obviously plug them. Topical authority, you want your site to scream we do flooring. Oh, if you just say we do flooring in Boston, you blend in. You want the site to scream we are the experts in hardwood refinishing in Boston brownstones. Very specific. What else is important? Mentions across the web, being listed on other sites, getting referenced, even appearing in blogs, articles. AI pulls from the entire web, not just your site. That's what I really want to talk about. AI pulls from the entire web. It's hardly ever pulling from social media. Those are very kind of closed platforms. Like they want you to stay on Instagram, they want you to stay on Facebook. So AI and Google do not typically pull much, if anything, from those sites. They pull a lot from Reddit and then websites across the board. And websites, I also mean like Yelp, directories, review sites, Thumbtack, that kind of thing. So it's pulling across everything. So what they mostly get wrong, if I rank on Google rank anywhere, it's not so true anymore. You need a Google presence plus content depth plus proof. That's why I think a lot of these websites, they were ranking well on Google, but I'm not sure if that's going to continue to be the case. That may change as Google has an AI mode where you're just in AI or you're just in the AI, you're having a conversation with Gemini. It may not be the case that they're ranking super well long term. And also, more people use ChatGPT and Claude and Perplexity, these AI powered searches like this. They may not rank well either because they don't have this proof, these photos, these job specifics. I mean, let's go back to this one. Like, actually, this one was decent, I thought. This one, yeah, it didn't have a lot. So, I mean, I'm not sure. You know, anyways, bottom line, you want to show up ChatGPT, build specific service pages, add real project content weekly, get Google reviews consistently, use your location everywhere on your site, show the process and the expertise, not just the fluff. Okay, great. That's wonderful. Now let's look at, I looked at them, I looked at Yelp. Oh, let's look at Claude. Wood floor finishing contractor Boston. This is Claude, if you're not familiar with Claude. It's like ChatGPT. It's from Anthropic, which is another company. It's very popular. These also have, these look like Google reviews. Yeah, 211 or something. Interesting. It had its own map though, which is kind of cool. Okay. So top picks, Eagle, Wells. Oh, they're just from this map here. Eagle, Wells. Yeah, it's sorted by reviews, it looks like. 111, well, more or less. 211, 129. Okay, thank you. So it gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, why did you choose 8 contractors? How did you choose the 8 companies? Did I ask ChatGPT? Um, okay. Why did you choose 8? How did you choose 8? Where are the reviews from? Why aren't Google reviews mentioned? How's the function rank in this type of search on Claude? Okay. These people, they're selling. I've seen a lot of people recently selling guides of like and webinars like how to rank on such and such, how to rank on ChatGPT, how to rank on Claude. I mean, the first thing I would do, that you guys can do for free, is just go to the site and just ask them. It's a chat bot. So why eight? I set my max at eight. There's no special reason. Okay. See, like some of this shit is just like humans, like arbitrary, like just freaking making up as we go. How were they chosen? The results come from Google Places. What the hell? Google Places, is that even a thing? What are you talking about? I mean, it's map. Oh, it is Google Places. I'm sorry. I guess this place right here. I was calling this Maps. Wait, here's Maps. Okay. Well, all right. The tool returned eight highest for the query wood floor refinishing contractor based on Google's ranking algorithm, which weighs factors like proximity, relevance, prominence. I didn't apply any additional filtering and judgment. That's interesting. Okay, so I don't pay for Claude and I don't use it very often. So maybe this is why it's not so personalized and it's just very much like I just took straight from Google because that's what I have access to. They have the reviews, it has the information sorted. I just use that. I didn't add anything on top of it, which is interesting. So I said, where are the reviews from? The reviews are from Google. I should have said that clearly. My apologize. Okay. How does a contractor rank in this type of search? Exactly the way they rank on Google Maps. Okay, so Claude's saying like if you want to rank here, just do really well on Google Maps. Okay, great. Are your results personalized based on user behavior and location? Or can they be? No, I have no memory of past conversations unless you've enabled the memory feature. Okay, so maybe that's part of the issue too. If you have that memory feature saved, it's going to use what it knows about you already. It has the chat saved, which is interesting, which is kind of what Google has too. It saves your search history and it has like personalized search results. So, as I said, take all this stuff with a grain of salt. This is just general things you can do to improve your business, how it's seen online, to rank and to get found and get traffic and ultimately to get leads. So take it with a grain of salt because it's not always going to be, it's not precise. There's a lot of art and science to it. You can follow these things exactly, but if someone does the search 5 miles away on their phone or even sitting next to you, based on their interactions and behavior with Google or Claude or whatever, it may show different results. So to summarize, okay, so I don't have this, okay, come from Google's API. So to summarize, okay, can they be? I said, can they be based on user behavior and data and location? Which is going to say, yeah, honestly, they could be. You enable memory and a system prompt. Okay. Google's API is not fully transparent. There you go. Broader maps and search products are, there you go. This is what I was talking about. Google's broader map and search products are known to personalize based on location, search history, and account data. Though how much that bleeds into the API results specifically is not something I have visibility to. Okay, great. In this conversation, nothing personalized is happening besides the location. The policy is that Claude's products are ad-free and advertisers cannot pay to influence. But if someone built a product on top of Claude's API, they could introduce biases, which I wouldn't automatically disclose unless you ask. Wow. Okay. So that's a lot of honesty though. Let's be real. So just ask the chatbots, ask this AI like, how are you sorting these businesses? Where are you getting this information? Where are the reviews from? Why did you rank them that way? And that'll help guide your content and your site to perform better. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you on the next one.